Identifying combined transformations. So a combined transformation is when you have more than one transformation acting on a figure. It's sometimes hard to look at these and figure out what transformations have happened because when you just have one transformation, say we just have a translation, moves the figure over, okay? We know what it does. We know how it acts. But when you have two transformations, say this is my starting triangle, and then it ends up as ends up looking like this, okay? And it's right here, and maybe here's my my quadrant, right? My coordinate plane. It's hard to see exactly how this figure got here because we had a change in position, but we also had a change in orientation. So now we're looking at, okay, did it flip or did it rotate and then move, or rotate and then flip? So what you want to do when you're looking at these is, first of all, you want to look and see whether it's going to be a congruence transformation or a similarity transformation. Okay? And the reason is, if it's the same size, right? Same shape, same size, you know it's going to be a congruence, and you can eliminate dilation as one of the possibilities. Okay? And that way you know it's just going to be a translation, reflection, or rotation. I just noticed a typo. Okay, just composed of one of those three. All right. When our problem gives us three figures, it's pretty easy because we can ignore the third one to start. We can say, okay, how did this triangle get to here? Well, it changed in orientation, right? So the B started on top, and now B prime is on the bottom, and it changed in location. So probably either this is a rotation or a reflection. Looks like it reflects straight across the x-axis, so this would be a reflection. And if I wanted to check my coordinates mathematically, I could. I could say, okay, B is at 0, positive 3. B prime is at 0, negative 3. C is at negative 1, positive 1. C prime is at negative 1, negative 1. Looks like I've just changed the sign on my y values. So this is a reflection over the x-axis. Okay? So you solve one, and then you go on to the next one, and you say, okay, my green triangle, my prime triangle, to my double prime, well, that looks like it just moved over there, just slid, right? Didn't flip, it didn't change its orientation, didn't change size. So I think this is just going to be a translation, and it looks like it just meant over 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. Okay? And I could do that again mathematically to check. A is at negative 4, negative 1. Now A is at 0, negative 1. C was at negative 1, negative 1. Now C is at 3, negative 1. So yeah, looks like it moved over 4. Okay? And you're just going to list out, you would say, okay, first of all, it was a reflection. Over the x-axis. Okay, that was my first one. And then going to my red triangle, or my double prime, that was a translation. And that was 4 units right. And that would be it. Okay, that's all I would be looking for the solution to that.